Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be going over Tropical Storm Josephine and Kyle, and also a couple new disturbances that have appeared in the Atlantic. Let's get into it. So as you can see, Josephine here will likely move into or over Bermuda as a depression or post-tropical system. Same with Kyle, as it'll likely turn post-tropical somewhere in the midway point in this red region, and then go on to affect somewhere in Europe later on. I have this 30% AOI mark that the National Hurricane Center has not, and it'll likely get eaten up by shear and not develop, but there is still the possibility of it. Then we have this 20% area here that continues to get more disorganized, so likely by the next update it will be gone. But the big disturbance is the 60% chance right here, and I will show you why. This system is very organized, and I have outlined it in a orange circle. It is very organized for not even being over water yet. If I'm being honest, this could form within 48 hours of moving over the warm Atlantic waters that stretch down to just north to, honestly, this whole area in here that it's going to be moving over. It's going to be relatively low shear here and high water temps. So this system could really take off if I'm going to be honest. Now let's get into the wind shear graph. As you can see, I've circled Kyle and Josephine in green circles, but this does not mean that they are in good wind shear. They are both in some of the highest wind shear in the Atlantic and will likely turn post-tropical quite soon for both systems. Although Kyle does have 50-mile-per-hour winds currently, and Josephine has 45. Now let's get into the water temperatures. As you can see, there's 80 degrees Fahrenheit in this whole region here. That is what is needed for sufficient tropical development, and that is really something that we need to worry about. And then you'll see this other pocket that has at least 86 degrees Fahrenheit. And in this region, storms could really blow up if there isn't too much dry air or wind shear surrounding it. So that is something we really need to watch out for right here in this Atlantic region. Let's move on to the tropical storm force wind odds for Josephine. As you can see, they'll likely trickle off right before Bermuda. So likely not a threat to land too much, but we'll just have to see what happens. Likely will die off though. Now let's get into Kyle, who has almost the same situation, will trickle off, likely turn post-tropical in around the region of 40 to 60%. And from there on, it will probably go to affect some areas in Europe. But other than that, it seems to be good. And the wind shear problem could be solved soon, which is not really a good thing. But as you can see with this Enzo, it has stayed low a lot, which will kind of decrease the wind shear in the Atlantic. In July, there was a spike up, but since it has gone down. There's a slight spike here, but soon it will likely continue that downward trend. And the thing is if it continues down, we could be seeing a La Nina forming soon, which will decrease the wind shear in the Atlantic at least some, and allow some of these systems to get better organized. This is not good, as the dry air is starting to back off, and if the wind shear does, a lot of the inhibitors will be gone from the Atlantic, which is not good. Now let's get into this new thing that I've made to possibly tell the potential damage of a system on land. It's called PDA. I know in law terms it has a different meaning, but for the purpose of this video, we will be calling it PDA. It is based off the wind, surge, and rainfall potential for a certain area of land. This is Josephine for Bermuda. I do not have one for Kyle, as it is not expected to make any impacts for anywhere within the next 5 days. We have a 0 wind and surge for Bermuda, and 1 on the rainfall, which leaves it to a PDA stage 0. So really nothing to worry about, to be honest. I will have another video going way more in depth on the PDA system coming up, but for now, that is all you need to know. And thank you guys for watching. There will be more updates on Kyle, Josephine, and this new system coming off of Africa very soon. Signing off, Hurricane 7.